Philistine market teems with vibrant colors and scents. In a moment of gentle compassion, Samson's extraordinary strength becomes a symbol of benevolence as he assists an elderly woman with her figs. Amidst the bustling Philistine marketplace, Samson's gaze locks with Delilah's, igniting an immediate spark of intrigue. As their eyes meet, a silent, knowing smile passes between them, hinting at a dangerous game about to begin. Amidst the lively Philistine marketplace, Samson and Delilah find themselves entangled in a dance of desire and deceit. In a moment of tender flattery, Samson confesses, "My strength is nothing compared to your beauty, Delilah." Delilah, with a playful glint in her eyes, teases Samson. "Flatterer, but tell me, Samson, what makes you so strong?" Samson, guarding his secret, replies with a smile, "It is a secret as precious as your smile." Delilah purrs, with cunning intent. Secrets shared bring people closer, don't you think? In the bustling Philistine marketplace, chaos erupts as armored soldiers brazenly disrupt the lively commerce. Samson, a silent observer amid the turmoil, clenches his fists, his simmering rage barely contained. Delilah watches Samson, a subtle smile gracing her lips as she anticipates the unfolding drama. Bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, Samson and Delilah wander through a field of golden wheat, their figures casting long, dramatic shadows. Samson confesses, his voice heavy with doubt, "This strength, it's more a burden than a gift, Delilah." Delilah counters, her voice filled with encouragement and veiled intent. "But think of what you can do, Samson, the good you can bring." Samson, burdened by his power, whispers with apprehension, "The responsibility weighs heavy. I fear I'm not worthy." Delilah reassures him, her words like honeyed poison. "You are, Samson, you are. Just trust in yourself." By the tranquil streamside, Delilah observes Samson as he effortlessly lifts a fallen tree branch, his strength seemingly boundless. Her eyes widen in admiration and a touch of scheming as she witnesses his display of raw power. With a voice like honeyed silk, Delilah asks, "Tell me, Samson, what is the source of your great strength?" Sunlight paints the scene as Samson and Delilah sit by a gently flowing stream, a moment of deceptive tranquility. Samson, visibly uneasy, breaks the silence with a weighty confession. "There is something I need to tell you, Delilah. Something I have never told anyone." Delilah offers an empathetic response. "You can tell me anything, Samson. You know that." Samson, wrestling with his inner turmoil, softly utters, "It is about my hair. It is. It is more than just hair." Delilah responds with gentle attentiveness. "I am listening." Samson reveals his deepest secret. "I have taken a vow. A vow never to cut my hair. It is the source of my strength. If it is cut, I will become as weak as any other man." In the dimly lit alleyway, Delilah faces an ominous approach as shadows lengthen and the Philistine lords emerge with unreadable intent. The Philistine lord one cuts through the silence, his tone brooking no argument. "Delilah, we require your assistance." The Philistine lord too emphasizes the urgency, his voice laced with desperation. "It has become imperative that we uncover the source of Samson's strength." The Philistine lord 3 underscores the gravity of their request, his gaze piercing as he states, "We trust you understand the gravity of this matter." In the shadowy alleyway, Delilah stands cloaked in darkness, her face a canvas of inner conflict. Torn between gratitude and obligation, Delilah whispers, "Has shown me such kindness." An ethereal voice echoes from the shadows, a chilling reminder. "Remember your duty, Delilah." In the stillness of night, Samson slumbers peacefully, unaware of the tempest brewing in Delilah's heart. Delilah's gaze, a turbulent sea of affection and sorrow, betrays the impending storm of betrayal. In the quietude of the chamber, Delilah contemplates her actions. In the dim light of Delilah's chamber, a betrayal unfolds, as she trembles, shears in hand, poised to steal Samson's strength. The deed is done, Samson's locks fall, and with them, his invincible power. Awakening to treachery, Samson's horrified realization pierces the deceptive calm. "Delilah, what have you done?" In Delilah's chamber, the air crackles with impending doom as Philistine soldiers storm the sanctuary, their shadows foretelling Samson's fall. Samson, betrayed and weakened, attempts to defy his fate, his colossal frame failing him as his strength ebbs away. His gaze, once filled with love, now pierces Delilah with the agony of betrayal, a silent scream echoing in the chamber. In a rapid-fire montage, Samson is subjected to relentless mockery and humiliation by the Philistines, as a storm of scorn rains down upon him. From a distant vantage point, Delilah watches the spectacle of Samson's torment, her face a canvas of guilt and regret. The Philistine temple pulsates with frenzied jubilation, a cacophony of cheers echoing through the packed arena. In a cruel twist of fate, Samson, once a symbol of strength, now enters blind and broken, a spectacle for the masses. The crowd roars with mocking laughter at the sight of their defeated foe, their cheers laced with contempt and victory. In the Philistine temple, muscles tense, Samson stands as the last bastion of defiance, his gaze hardening with newfound resolve. In a moment of anguished clarity, Samson cries out, Delilah, was this truly the only way? In the heart of the Philistine temple, Samson channels his last reserves of strength as dust motes dance in beams of light. With every muscle fiber screaming in protest, Samson declares, For my people, and for the truth of what was lost. The ground trembles, a soft warning at first, escalating into a violent upheaval that threatens to consume everything. The Philistine temple, once a symbol of power, now trembles under the weight of impending doom. As the pillars buckle, the temple descends into chaos and darkness, signaling the end. In a blinding flash, the screen is consumed by pure white, signifying utter destruction and oblivion.